Hey, Trendon, in the second half, you guys really came out and pounded the paint and were able to kind of cut it to 5 there. But it seemed like, throughout the course of that second half, you just kind of got away from that a little bit. I mean, just what are your thoughts on that and just kind of why you guys kind of went away from the paint a little bit towards the end of the half?
We was just taking what the defense gave us. We're a team that shoots a lot of three balls with Cam and Javante, and today we just, we couldn't get those to fall. And when we needed a three to fall the most, it didn't. So, I think we did a pretty good job, getting in the paint, but we, unfortunately, we just didn't make the shots that we needed to.
Yeah, Trendon. Again, another slow start defensively tonight. What's going on early in the game defensively that is putting you on a hole that you really can't battle out of?
We're coming out slow. I don't think there's no way around it. As a leader, I think I gotta do a better job of, trying to get all the guys to, have energy in the first half. As soon as the tip off starts. So, this has happened the last 2 games, and I think as the leaders that me, Javante, and Darius, I think we got to hold everybody accountable, and I think we got away from that. And from the start, we can't dig ourselves a hole in games like this on the road. So we got to do better.
Hey, and then also, just kind of bouncing off that in the second half, it really seemed like the rebounding, the offensive rebounding for Kentucky was really what kind of led to their success in that second half as you guys tried to, crawl back into this game. I mean, just talk about just kind of the continuous issues that you guys have had, just kind of grabbing, defensive rebounds and getting out in transition. Just why do you think?
We knew they were a good offensive rebounding team with Sar down there, Brooks, Jackson, and I think we didn't do good enough, in the second half rebound. Some of those balls came up. Some of those balls we needed the most, and we didn't get them. I don't think there's any other way around it.
Anyone have a question? Else have a question for Trendon? If not, we'll. Yeah, thank you, Trendon.
Disappointing night. We obviously got off to a rough start again for the second straight game. I thought our guys fought like hell in the second half. Thought we played extremely hard. I thought we fought. We could never get over the hump. Our offense has let us down a little bit these last couple games, and we could never get ourselves over the hump. But can't fault the way our guys' effort, especially in that second half. But we've got to get off to better starts. We can't keep digging these holes and trying to climb out of these holes.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you about the slow starts. I mean, you started 2 of 8, I think, again tonight. Normally you've had good shooting teams early on in games. What do you see is happening here?
I thought their length bothered us a little bit. It took us some time to adjust to their length. We didn't finish some things around the rim, and they were closing out pretty quick on a couple guys. So I thought it took us a little bit of time to get in rhythm and play against their length.
Well, early in the game, I guess defensively on the zone.
You're muted, Ron.
Yeah, the zone early in the game for y'all, I guess, again, just got to the three-point shooters late, and also on the press, it just wasn't working. What was going on with that early? Was it just guys not being where they're supposed to be at the right time?
Yeah, we were a little bit late in our rotations. We left the rim a couple times. We must have given up 6 or 7 lob dunks. I have to go back and count and watch the tape, but we can't leave the rim on the back end of the press like we did, and we've got to be cleaner with it there. And yeah, we lost Allen. A couple of their threes were off offensive rebounds. They got 2 offensive rebound threes. Our transition D, we got beat in transition a little bit, and so it was just stuff that we can fix, and we've got to go back and fix it.
Is there any thought of playing man at all, or just you're just so married to the zone that you believe in it?
Well, we played man most of the night, so switching man.
Okay, and it still wasn't. Yeah, I got you.
Hey, well, in the second half,
I
you
got
guys,
more thought about playing just a straight 2-3 zone, like an old school, middle school 2-3 zone than I do
Yeah.
switching.
hey, well, you guys started out really, in the second half, dominating the paint and really getting into the paint, and then just kind of as the half went on, it just kind of wavered away from that. I mean, were you happy with kind of the shot selection in the second half, or just talk
Well, I
about?
thought early on we did exactly what we need to do, which was attack the paint and get in there and make some things happen. And then we got good looks. I mean, our shot quality chart was really good. We got good looks. We just didn't knock them in. We have good shooters shooting them, and they're going to make them most nights. But tonight wasn't one of those nights.
Hey, Will, Darius had a good 4-game stretch, and then against Bama, and then tonight he's just kind of been off. What are teams doing that's kind of been?
Well, they switched guard onto him. We tried to get him going in the post tonight. He missed a couple of those post moves. Then the foul trouble. The foul trouble really. He picked up 2 early fouls against Bama. Picked up the fouls here. The foul trouble is really, really difficult for him to play through.
Well, that is also what I was going to ask you about with Days. You got it down to 5 points really early in the second half, had a chance. He picked up his 3rd foul. Did you feel like things kind of de-escalated after that?
Yeah, it's tough when he's not out there because it's one less floor spacer that we have out there. He spaces the floor and gives us room to drive the ball and open the lane up and stuff. And so it's one less floor spacer out there when Days isn't out there.
But it got really different after that, didn't it? I mean, they kept lengthening it out again.
Yeah, they can pack the paint in a lot easier without Days. We were able to play Days on the perimeter, and one of their big guys was out guarding him. So that's why we were able to drive it in there to begin the second half. And they didn't have the big guys at the rim to block everything because they were out covering Days on the perimeter. And then now their big guys are around the rim a little bit more without Days out there.
Yeah, Coach, 2 straight losses, obviously. But what's kind of the message to the team after this one? I mean, as you guys try to kind of calculate and get yourselves ready to bring him on Tuesday.
Yeah, and we've got to pick ourselves up here. We've got to play a complete game. We haven't played a full 40 minutes. We've got to play a complete game, and it's on us to fix it.
Anyone else have anything? Okay, thanks, Will.
All right, guys.